Good morning, Team Crypto. Welcome back to another exciting episode of the news, where I go over crypto news and bring it to you. Today, like always, like, subscribe. You see it right there. Like and subscribe, guys. If you have any comments, please leave them in the comment section below. I will get back to you. Up first, GoTeamCrypto.com. This is our website, guys. Here is our daily news. This is where you'll find interesting tidbits of news. Of course, all crypto related. You will find them here. Again, if you want to schedule a meetup, Derek is down for it. We have a group that we send out to your location that will teach you about cryptocurrency, the blockchain, the wallets, NFTs, anything that has to do with crypto. We're there to talk to you about it. Give Derek a call, 864-384-1021. 864-384-1021. That's Derek. And our YouTube channel, Team Crypto. Our TikTok. This is my personal TikTok, preston.mitchell./1. Preston.mitchell1. This is our Go Team Crypto TikTok. Guys, check it out. Follow. And our top 10. Well, let's start out with the market cap, shall we? We are at 912 trillion. 912 billion. 100 less than a trillion. Market's a little down right now. Let's not get too excited over it. It's not going to last much longer. Right now, our Bitcoin dominance is at 44%, and our Ethereum dominance is at 14.9%, almost 15%. And our Ethereum gas fee is around 61 Gwei. Right now, Bitcoin is sitting at $21,159. Ethereum is at $1,117. Our stable coins sitting at 3 and 4. Binance token is at 218. Then we got a Binance USD token. Cardano is sitting at 49 cents. XRP is at 31 cents. Number 9 is Solana at $31.90, and Dogecoin is number 10 at 5.7 cents. Fear and Greed Index, guys, we are sitting at a 7. It's a great time to be purchasing. I know I keep bringing up the Fear and Greed Index every Tuesday and Thursday, and it's always at an 8 or 7, 11, 13. It's been dropping, but do understand that it can't go much lower. There is no negative when it comes to extreme fear. So just know that out of all the opportunities to buy, this is some of the best purchasing times right now. And as we get into the news, you'll see that I am not the only one that thinks that. And to prove it to you, starting off, Michael Saylor. Michael Saylor is CEO and founder of the largest corporate Bitcoin holder, Microstrategy, reiterated his bullish stance on the company's Bitcoin strategy and once again shook off the rumors regarding a margin call hitting some of the firm's holdings. Saylor restated his commitment to continue purchasing Bitcoin. Despite the primary cryptocurrency coming near to dip below 20,000, the ultimate Bitcoin bull Michael Saylor still firmly believes that adopting the Bitcoin strategy nearly 2 years ago was the best decision out of all the available options. In his view, the asset has performed 10x better than gold, oil, and the Nasdaq index, and any other major options during that period. In his latest interview with CNBC, Michael Saylor said that the U.S. software intelligence firm, Microstrategy, will continue accumulating Bitcoin at the current price, claiming that Bitcoin is a risk-off store of value in a 10-year time frame. He considered that short-term volatility does not impact its nature. He added that within a 4-year period, everyone who holds the asset in spite of market conditions will not lose money. This is all true. I do not know of any time, including right this second, that Bitcoin has ever been below in a 4-year cycle. As such, he went on to explain that the BTC, that the Bitcoin's 4-year moving average sites at precisely around 21,000 level. The current price level is absolutely a great buying opportunity. As MicroStrategy continues to create positive cash flow, it will deploy the capital for Bitcoin purchases. This is really big news. I guess what they're trying to do is they're trying to let everybody know that this is normal, and I have been preaching that the market was going to drop, and I do not believe that it will ever drop below 20,000, which was the all-time high 4 years ago. So as we stair step, we are going to keep inching a little closer to 21,000, but we're not going to go below 21,000 based off of the previous 11 years of our cycles so far. The news was here. It was also here. MicroStrategy CEO junks margin call rumors, says that they can withstand adversity. So here it talks about MicroStrategy has 129,218 Bitcoins in its coffers. As a result, Bitcoin's price decline. There are increasing concerns that the company may have a liquidate or pledge as collateral a significant portion of its Bitcoin reserves. MicroStrategy's chief executive officer, Michael Saylor, stated on Tuesday that the company does not anticipate receiving a margin call and has ample collateral should they be required to post more. So MicroStrategy does have a margin call. I think it's on a $200 million. But in order for that to defunct, I think Bitcoin has to go below $3,000, which is absurd. Here's another one. MicroStrategy debunks margin call rumors, says Bitcoin liquidation unnecessary even if Bitcoin falls below $3,562. So that's where I read that part from. When MicroStrategy adopted a Bitcoin strategy, when MicroStrategy adopted a Bitcoin strategy, it anticipated volatility and structured its balance sheet so that it could continue to hodl through adversity. So he was very aware of the past with Bitcoin. Here he says, we can always contribute additional Bitcoins to maintain the required loan-to-value ratio. And MicroStrategy has 115,109 Bitcoin that can be pledged if the price of Bitcoin falls below $3,562. The company could post some other collateral. So just understand that this is not going to affect Bitcoin at all. He's not going to worry about being decollateralized. So don't worry. Bitcoin is in good hands. It's doing what it's always done, which is be volatile. Up next, Raul Powell says he may start buying crypto next week amid market crash. Again, this is a good time to be buying. We are almost at the bottom. Once we get to the bottom of this ongoing bloodbath, as they call it, it's going to be the best time to purchase. In her Twitter thread on Tuesday, Raul Powell said, as a macro investor, micro is small term, macro is large term. So he's looking at a larger 12 to 18 month strategy. So as the macro investor, he expected global assets would largely recover in 12 to 18 months, as inflation and recession will be in the rearview mirror. He believes that the Feds would lower interest rates despite the commodity prices possibly hiking up in the coming year and a half. According to this analysis of Bitcoin's weekly relative strength index, that's the RSI, which currently sits at 31, slightly above the all-time high of 28. He expected the bottom to come within the next 5 weeks. The index is a momentum indicator that analyzes how much an asset is overbought or oversold based on the magnitudes of recent price changes. So as the market is going down, he is buying, and he's expected to keep buying with over the next 5 weeks when the market starts to take a swoop up. And this is what I also think is going to be happening, just based on the previous years that I've been involved in Bitcoin. And again, I got in 2015, so this makes it my 7th year, and I am kind of getting used to it. I'm living it. As the markets go up and down, let's see. When the markets were going down in 2018, 17, 18, market crash, we went to 20,000 with Bitcoin, and then it dropped back down around March. It ended up hitting around $3,000 or $4,000, and that was a low time for us. I thought really hard about selling because I didn't know how much farther it was going to go, but I held. After talking to a lot of people and with my loved ones and kind of going over things, I decided to hold and to not only to sell but to buy more as the market went down, and that turned out to be a great idea, a great purchase for me, and I'm expecting this 10x opportunity to be a 10x opportunity. So I am also backing Raul Powell and Michael Saylor. It just seems like the right thing to do based on the past. So that's my beliefs, and let's get into more. Up next, 75% of retailers in the US are adding crypto in the next 2 years, says Deloitte. Although crypto market's current situation looks very scary, digital assets have continuously expanded their reach since its innovation. Likewise, the US also recorded a significant crypto adoption over the last year and will continue to adopt blockchain technology in the future. A survey conducted by the professional firm Deloitte in partnership with the giant payments method PayPal have concluded that 3/4 of the retail organizations in the US plan to support digital transfers in the upcoming 2 years. Yeah, I'm excited about this, and do understand that in 4 more years we're going to have the same thing happen. So get ready. Mark the day, mark it, keep up with it. This is going to happen again. We're going to go up. We're going to get all excited. Bitcoin's going to hit 300,000, 100,000, whatever it's going to hit, and then it's going to plummet back down. And do realize that our mark that we hit of 70,000 may be where our bottom will be in 4 years from now. So do be aware that when Bitcoin goes to 400,000 and then it drops back down to 70,000, that could be the bottom is 70,000, because our top this market cycle was 69,000. So anywhere above 69,000 will be the bottom of our next down market. Supposedly, that's just what I'm feeding off of and what I'm starting to understand, that we are stair-stepping and climbing and dropping and climbing and dropping, but we're never dropping below our last high, if that makes any sense. Yeah, the majority of the merchants believe customer interest will increase over the next year, and nearly 75% reported plans to accept stablecoin payments, and almost the same reported plans to accept cryptocurrency payments, both within the next 2 years. Nearly all respondents agree that the use of digital currencies for regular everyday purchases will increase over the next few years. So all the news that we're getting is saying the same thing that I'm telling you. Do understand that I am a product of my environment. I'm only going to bring you the news that I am agreeable with, that I understand, and that interests me. Up next, Celsius hires restructuring attorneys after the withdrawal cease. Anyone that's in Celsius right now, do have patience. Understand that they are not looking to rug pull. They are a very reprimandable company. Celsius is hiring restructuring lawyers from the law firm. It says it in here. Let's see. Celsius, a crypto lending firm, froze their withdrawals on Sunday and now has hired restructuring lawyers from the law firm in order to get assistance about the current financial conditions, citing extreme market conditions. Celsius has taken the decision to pause withdrawals along with ceasing the option of transferring products. The lawyers are expected to help the firm navigate through this crisis by providing potential solutions as the company is witnessing growing financial troubles. The freeze continues to remain as Celsius has not commented about the same as the moment. It can be assumed that this ban will remain for an indefinite period, despite the firm's extensive measures to find a solution about the increasing financial predicament. It is also reported that the leading platform will not only seek help from restructuring attorneys, but also from investors who could provide financial advice regarding the said restructuring. As per reports, the new attorneys who have been hired are from the law firm Aiken, Gump, Strauss, Hewer, and Field. As mentioned above, investors will also be providing their insights. At its peak, Celsius had over 10 billion in client assets, but the broader crypto sell-off along with all the extended market downfall made the leading platform take such a dramatic step. From the website of Celsius, it had 11.8 billion in assets reported on May 17th and had a total of 8.7 billion in loans. Not just this, it also has 1.7 million users according to the company's sources. After looking at financing options through investors, the firm finally decided that they would stick to a complete financial restructuring. Celsius was one of the leading firms that was known to offer lucrative yields of up to 18.63 annual percentage. Due to the attractive yield, there were concerns about the business sustainability model from the beginning. These questions regarding stability of the framework were never discussed or addressed. Yeah, so Celsius did have some of the highest APYs, and we've mentioned that before in other videos, I think in our podcast that we do. So, how are they handling it? They're hiring restructuring lawyers, and they are hoping that this pause or the ceasing to be able to transfer your money in and out will be fixed eventually. So the market does this with regular stocks now. to where if it drops below a certain percent within a certain period of time, they stop. Let kind of like a cool down period, and then tomorrow they'll reopen the market, or vice versa. It really just doesn't. I don't really know how to connect the two, but do understand that when the poop's hitting the fan, they have to turn off the fan. So right now the fan's been turned off. I will keep you up to date in more Celsius news as it comes to us. But hopefully Alex over at Celsius can get this figured out, and it looks like he's hiring the right people. So we will keep you up to date on how this turns out. So let's move on. I kind of want to go over right here. Currently, the firm has managed to add 6,000 wrapped Bitcoin to its DeFi platform, MakerDAO, which will help to lower the price and can further be liquidated. So he is adding money to it. It also talks about Gary Gensler. Celsius has yet to register with the U.S. financial regulators, and this meant that such kind of an experience that the firm is undergoing at the moment could have happened any time. After the firm took such a step, SEC chairperson Gary Gensler has cautioned investors about such platforms that provoke such heavy returns as they can potentially be dangerous. I don't know. Gary Gensler, man, I tell you what, that guy has went from being a positive in my book to now someone that we really need to watch because he knows too much and he is in it not for us. I don't really know how to state that, but I do remember a few years ago watching Gary Gensler where he was teaching crypto and blockchain on MIT, and it was really interesting. And I guess that's why the SEC hired him. So Gary Gensler is really striving to fix stablecoins and charge tax on these stablecoins. And he's basically saying that if Celsius is going to give you an 18.63 annual percentage yield, that there may be something to that. And I don't know if I agree with that fully. Look, if it's too good to be true, it's too good to be true. But this, I don't think is too good to be true. He basically takes your money, loans it out to somebody else at a higher percentage, let them play with the money, give them back some of your money, and then he pays you the yield that he was getting from whoever borrowed the money from him. So, you buy a car now and you pay a 25% interest rate. No one thinks that's high, but whenever he gives out an 18.63% interest rate, it's ridiculous. So I don't know. Celsius, hopefully you guys can fix this situation and get everybody back on par. But as of right now, everything's still kind of locked up and it's still kind of in the air. So I will keep you up to date with more information as it comes to me. Up next, Dogechain launches testnet involving Dogecoin utility and thrusting it into DeFi and dApp space. Dogechain launches its testnet, dramatically evolving the utility of Dogecoin and bringing dApps and DeFi to the community. Testnets are an essential component in the blockchain development. The Dogecoin testnet allows software developers to evaluate the network and test decentralized applications before they are deployed on the mainnet. Users can also contribute by testing dApps and functionality and are often rewarded for their participation. Dogechain is a new EVM-compatible smart contract chain powered by Polygon Edge, which was created to bolster the power of Doge. In its current state, Dogecoin cannot support modern blockchain technologies such as dApps or NFTs. The project aims to rapidly expand the utility of Dogecoin, empowering holders by increasing incentives and users by increasing functionality. Rather than compete with Dogecoin, Dogechain harmonizes with the meme coin and enhances it with smart contract capability, breathing new life into one of the most popular cryptocurrencies in the world. So, here are some of the use cases Dogechain creates for Dogecoin. Minting and exchanging NFTs on marketplaces by paying for gas with Doge. Taking advantage of the GameFi opportunities and participating in the blockchain gaming community. Trading tokens and speculating on their value on decentralized exchanges. Gaining access to DeFi utilities like staking, lending, borrowing, and liquidity mining. Using Dogechain powered NFTs to participate in the metaverse, and participating in DAOs and funding entire communities. This is exciting. So Dogecoin's been out for a while. Dogecoin's been out for a very long time. And it really didn't do anything. It was more of a meme coin and had no use cases. You owned it because you bought everything else and you had a whole bunch of little Satoshis left and you wanted to use those Satoshis, so you would buy all your other stuff and then whatever you had left, you'd buy Dogecoin with. At least that's what I did. If I had $4 left, I would just buy some Doge because you could buy 1,000,000 for whatever Satoshis you had left. So I always bought what I needed to buy, and then whatever I had left, I bought Dogecoin with. But it wasn't because it did anything. Well, now they're figuring out a way to harmonize all this and put it all together. And it probably has a lot to do with Shiba. Shiba Inu is giving utility to the meme coin, and that's exactly what Dogecoin is doing, is mimicking. Why wouldn't it? Why wouldn't it want you to stake and lend and borrow and have NFTs and participate in DAOs? It all makes sense to me. And congratulations, Dogecoin. Keep up the good work. I know Elon Musk will be happy about it. And it's nice to see that they're using the Polygon chain here, Polygon Edge, which was created solely to bolster the power of Doge. So congratulations, everybody here. I like this idea, and I hope that this becomes more of a normal thing with every coin, where every coin does everything. So that's my 2 Satoshis, and let's move on. Gaimin launches the world's first interoperable cross-game utility NFT. They're calling it NFTXG. So, there's always been an issue for gamers when it comes to using NFTs in a video game. And we've talked about it before, to where you could have say you're playing Minecraft and you have a sword and you want to take that sword into, say Grand Theft Auto, and you want to run around with, a sword looks like this. Look, guys walking around with this really low image quality 2D sword, but if you notice, everything else around him is high quality 3D imaging. So, yeah, let's get into this. Gaimin has solved the key issues for gamers: reusable, purchased in-game assets that are not lost when the game closes or the gamer wants to play a different game. With Gaimin's world's first NFT, XG, A gamer can now securely invest in their gaming experience and retain ownership of the cross-game asset inventory. Gaimin's NFT XG delivers true cross-game, cross-device, interoperable utility NFTs to moddable AAA games, enabling a gamer to own and retain full ownership their in-game asset purchases, reusing their NFTs across different games with utility relevant to the specific game in which they are being used. A gamer can now build up an in-game repository through purchases and other acquisition methods and have an immediate available repository for a new game. So this is really exciting. I know that they've been working on it for a very long time, and I can see this becoming a normal thing, and I'm surprised that it hasn't already become a normal thing. So congratulations to Gaimin. Congratulations to every company that signs up for this, and I hope that this cross-game, cross-device, interoperable utility becomes a normal, everyday thing. I'm interested. I'd like to be able to use my character from Street Fighter and play in Mortal Kombat with my Street Fighter character, or vice versa. Like, I really am excited to see where this goes, and I can only imagine what's going to happen. So what my reality is and what's really going to happen are two different things. So hopefully they get as close to what I'm thinking is going to happen. So that's the news for today, guys. I appreciate everyone who stuck with me. Remember, up here at the top, like, subscribe, click on the bell notification, leave a comment in the comment section below. It helps with the algorithm. That's right. Algorithm is important. It lets other people know that what you just watched was good. If you're still with me, in the comment section below, do me a favor and let's type in how about cross-game utility? Cross-game utility. Let's type that in the comment section below, and let's finish this bad boy off. As you guys may be aware, we have crypto merchandise, and if you would like some of our crypto merchandise, check out cmccrypto.net. CMC Crypto stands for Crypto Merch Collection, crypto.net. cmccrypto.net. Buy your clothing here. We've got quite a bit to choose from. Yeah, that's right. T-shirts, shorts, hats, coffee cups, water bottles, mouse pads, pillows. You want an apron? You like to cook? You want a purple hoodie? Come get it. We got them. TeamCrypto.com. Give Derek a holler. And let's finish this off with the top 50, shall we? Let's zoom in here. Let's slide it over. All right, number 11 is Polkadot, sitting at $7.51. Number 12 is DAI. Number 12 is a stablecoin, DAI. Number 13 is Wrapped Bitcoin at 21,246. Number 14 is Tron at 6 cents. Number 15 is Unised Leo, $5.04. Number 16 is Avalanche at $16.38. Number 17 is Shiba Inu, coming in at 8,249 Satoshis. Number 18 is FTX token at $23.91. Number 19 is Litecoin at $45.76. Number 20 is Polygon Matic at 39 cents. Number 21 is Chainlink, coming in at $6.43. Number 22 is Uniswap, $4.08. Number 23 is Kronos token coming in at 11 cent. Number 24 is Stellar Lumens at 11 cent. Number 25 is Near Protocol at $3.36. Number 26 is Bitcoin Cash at $112.81. Number 27 is Algorand. Algorand is at 31 cent. Number 28 is Monero at $108.51. Number 29, Ethereum Classic, $14.41. Number 30, Cosmos, the Atom token, is at $6.61. Number 31 is VeChain, VET token, at 2.3 cent. Number 32 is Flow. Flow token is at $1.50. Number 33, Decentraland, the Mana token, 83 cent. Number 34, Hedera Hashbar, 6.6 cent. Number 35, Internet Computer, ICP, $5.51. Number 36 is the Helium token, coming in at $10.57. Number 37 is Tezos. Tezos is at $1.40. Number 38 is a USD token. Number 39 is Filecoin, $5.49. Number 40 is Elrond Gold, $52.57. Number 41 is Theta Network, coming in at $1.17. Number 42 is KuCoin, coming in at $11.31. Number 43 is the Sandbox. Sand token is at 87 cents. Number 44 is ApeCoin. ApeCoin is at $3.55. Number 45 is Bitcoin SV, coming in at $52.12. Number 46 is Pax Dollar at $1. Number 47 is EOS, coming in at 93 cents. Number 48 is Zcash at $63.78. Number 49 is Axie Infinity at $14.20. And last but not least, number 50, Huobi token at $5.35. Thank you very much, guys. I appreciate everyone's support, and I hope that we all have a wonderful day, wonderful evening, wonderful tomorrow, wonderful weekend, and I will see you guys at the beginning of next week on Tuesday. Have a wonderful day, and talk to you next time. See ya.